Shalom, shalom, kahala, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Rakakodash, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone and rule well. I am not a member, however, I've entered into their labors. Peace and mercy to the sincere brothers and sisters doing this wherever you are and whatever your lot may be. Back at you with another in transit / quick during midweek or whatever, during the week quick strikes. I try to get as many shorts in as I can, according to the spirit. And when I saw this video a couple of days ago, I have it in the queue for other videos, but the spirit jumped on me to kind of talk about this one. So again, this will not be very long because I can't read scriptures and drive, but I do want to get this quick one in while strike while the iron is hot, basically. So I'm pretty sure you've already seen this if you're on TikTok, but I'm gonna play it if you haven't already. So adjust your volume. It may come in a little bit louder because I have the Bluetooth on in my car. So here we go.
Look at what's going on here. Over the next decade, 2 decades, it is expected that there will be $150 billion worth of oil and gas extracted off your coast. It's an extraordinary figure, but think of it in practical terms. That means, according to many experts, more than 2 billion tons of carbon emissions will come from your seabed.
And here we go with that damn created issue, right? Problem, reaction, solution. All of a sudden, the earth, carbon is the problem. Not Job 9:24, where the Lord said the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Not the book of Revelation, I believe either 17 and 20, where it tells you that this devil would be loosed and for a little season to go out and deceive the earth, right? Not the fact that Job said he wouldn't let these low down scandalous individuals near his dogs, right? The scriptures also say, I behold servants on horses. All right, you can look that up. And he's referring to these devils are the servants. You belong in servitude. You have mismanaged the earth for over 1,000. I think we're pushing over 1,000 years. All right, you have the Renaissance that went out, and as Jacob fell, the Renaissance happened, and not only was it a covering of arts where Russia has uncovered those so-called black icons, but they're Israelite icons. These are copper-colored people. These are Negroes of the Bible. That is us, the so-called Negro, the so-called Latino, and the so-called Native American today. They have lied, they have mismanaged, they have polluted. Again and again, I always say your air's dirty, your water's dirty, your food's dirty, the ground's dirty, animals are dirty and sick. They need shots and dental cleanings. Why the hell? Anyway, here we go.
From those reserves and be released into the atmosphere. I don't know if you as a head of state went to the COP in Dubai.
Let me stop you right there. Do you know that Guyana has a forest forever that is the size of England and Scotland combined? A forest that stores 19.5 gigatons of carbon. A forest that we have kept alive. A forest that we have kept alive.
Does that give you the right?
And the beauty of forests is that you have trees, and we exhale carbon, and trees use that. And then there's oxygen that it reproduces, and then you have the oxygen that we breathe. Everything is in perfect balance. Everything is in perfect harmony. The only thing that disrupts is Esau Edom, his greed. The number one enemy of the earth is this devil. And look where we're at now. When in times past would a small nation good grief. When in times past would a small nation stand up to E like this, or any sort of representative, he hurried up, put his hand out and said, let me stop you right there. Right? You're being made bare, and because you're being made bare, you understand that you have a short time, and that is why you are going to come down with great wrath. And I say that, but you know, this devil is really about to lose his goddamn mind. Okay, so in all seriousness, we need to be praying and lining up. I always say, line your life up according to the scriptures. I wish I can get it. I may try to just pull everything that comes to mind and put it in the description box. But there are many passages that tell you, well, it says Christ-alike, but we understand his name is Yahweh Shai, and the word anointed would be Hamashiach. So in the Lashuan Kodash. So we understand that Yahweh Shai paved the way for us, giving us grace in order to operate in this wicked world that has you going off at every turn you make. And you really understand how you go off if you are blessed enough to receive this knowledge and this understanding. So, you know, again, when in times past would a so-called brown, or, you know, a copper-colored person or one of these other nations speak up against Esau, Edom in this manner. So we understand the time is being short. The time is short, right? Everyone's exposed. Everyone is seeing him for the vagabond that he is. You have no home except Mount Seir. So everywhere you are, you pollute the land, you rape, you rob, you murder, you steal, and then you take the customs of the people and say that they're your own, and then you call yourselves after those names, after the lands. You change the names of the lands, and you just massacre whatever culture or whatever people are there. But all of that is going to come to an end. All of that is shortly, ending presently. So let's let them finish.
Does that give you the right to release all of this carbon?
Does that give you the right to lecture us on climate change? I am going to lecture you on climate change, because we have kept this forest alive that stores 19.5 gigatons of carbon that you enjoy, that the world enjoy, that you don't pay us for, that you don't value, that you don't see a value in, that the people of Guyana has kept alive. Guess what? We have the lowest deforestation rate in the world. And guess what? Even with our greatest exploration of the oil and gas resource we have now, we will still be net zero. Guyana will still be net zero. With all our...
So even though it doesn't matter, they're still so-called net zero regardless, even according to this devil's rules. And of course, you think that these bastards could keep a land alive? They can't even go according to the laws, statutes, and commandments that would help the earth thrive. Instead, they pollute it, they destroy it, and then they come up with more madness, like shooting rockets at the moon, or creating an artificial sun, or creating artificial food, or splicing one seed with another, and then you got like some weird flavored cucumbers, like a cotton candy flavored cucumber. These devils do all manner of wickedness, all manner of evil, but then want to turn around and try to tell someone else how to live. Preposterous, I tell you.
Exploration.
A couple of points.
Still be net zero.
Powerful words, Mr. President.
I am not completed as yet. I am not finished as yet. I am just not finished as yet, because this is the hypocrisy that exists in the world. The world in the last 50 years has lost 65% of all its biodiversity. We have kept our biodiversity. Are you valuing it? Are you ready to pay for it? When is the developed world going to pay for it? Or are you in the pockets? Are you in the pockets of those who damage the environment? Are you in the pockets, are you and your system in the pockets of those who destroyed the environment through the Industrial Revolution and now lecturing us? Are you in their pockets? Are you paid by them? Are you paid to give
their Mr. President, let's take a big...
So whenever they start going in, whenever he starts speaking too much truth, they love to cut you off. All right. We're gonna go to commercial break. he is like the deaf adder that stoppeth the ear. I'm telling you, anytime, Elder Malcolm says it the best. Whenever you see a bald-faced Edomite in a tie, you know as soon as he opened his mouth, nothing but lies. Bald-faced Edomite with a tie equals lies. Okay, so again, I'm going to end this here. Simply because I cannot stop and grab scripture, so I don't want to be too long. I don't want to ramble, and I was merely paraphrasing some scriptures that you can pause and look up. Enter into a Google search and write those down. Add them to your arsenal. But at the end of the day, I say all of that to say this. Too many people are calling this devil out. Too many nations are calling him out. Too many other nations are not going for the bull. They are trying to stand with their enchantments, but they can't. He is being made bare, and with that reason, and for that reason of him being made bare, all he has left is to do what he does best, and that is to draw his sword. And with that comes many, many troubles, many, many sorrows. All right, the Lord says that Jacob's trouble is well on its way according to prophecy. All right, and Jacob's trouble is not just trouble for the Israelites, it's upon the entire world. It's for everybody. Everybody's going to feel this in some way, shape, or form, but mainly here in Babylon the Great, because Babylon the Great is going to be going up in flames. No more will this place exist. No more will the beacon of light be darkness. So with all of that being said, again, make sure you're praying. Make sure you are getting, and I'm preaching to self, because we're mere mortals, we're mere humans, we're in this flesh, and the day-to-day life, if you allow it, can drown out your walk, can lead you astray. That's why you have to pray that the Lord keep his hand on you, that the Lord keeps your allows you to maintain the understanding, that he gives you the spirit to thrive and need this word like this body needs food. Read, line your life up, pray, fast, do what you have to do, but understand you need to prepare your mind for the time and your spirit for what's coming. Shalom.